stay on myself. I'm stay on myself. Suicide balls, I in myself. Charge it to the game, I build myself. And I don't feel y'all, but I feel myself. What's up, chat? This shit better be H the fuck D. On the highest. Man, this 1080p look low res as fuck. This look like 720. The fuck is ASL? Sign language? Oh yeah, I think that is sign language. Yeah, we don't need sign language. What's up, chat? You didn't expect this. We all utilize Windows. Well, except for you Mac and Linux dudes, but like, most of us use Windows. Which means this is important, because we're about to see where the fuck we are going. Okay? Where the fuck we are going. Now, Windows 11 is already leaked. That was a leaked build. It's not the final build, but you can, I watch tech channels, so I've already seen, like, the leaks. But I'll show you a little sneak peek. This is the leaked build. You see they put the stuff in the middle, but you can move it back to the left. There's a setting for that. It's odd. And they got, like, a dark theme as well. A few fucks with the dark theme. I'm old-fashioned, though, so, like, I'm on Windows 10. I'm still using the Windows 7 taskbar. Like, I got software to change that back to the Windows 7 taskbar. So, like, I'm really OG like that, which is why I put Windows 7 in the thumbnail, because Windows 7 is still the best Windows OS. I've said it. I've been trying to say this shit for ages. I mean, most people recognize it. I mean, Windows 7 is still more popular than Windows 8, even though it came out years before. People didn't even go on Windows 8. They fucking went from 7 to 10, right? You know, 7 was the last Windows that was, like, focused on just the desktop. With 8, they tried to cater to, like, tablets and mobile devices, shit like that. And it kind of lost that desktop touch that 7 had. And 10 was a bit better than 8 in that regard, but still not as good as 7 in that regard. Which is why, interface-wise, I think 7 is still the GOAT. Obviously, it's technology, so brand obsolescence. I can't just use 7 because they don't support it anymore. But, like, if 7 still had, like, support, and it had, like, 4K scaling, because the scaling on 7 was shit. It came out in 2009, no one had 4K. So if it had 4K scaling, and, like, it was still being supported, I would have stayed on 7, real talk. I remember I got a laptop that came with Windows 8, and I told them to downgrade it for me, which in my mind was an upgrade, but I told them to downgrade it to Windows 7 for me because I was not going to use Windows 8. Like, I'm not a heathen. So, hyped for those Euless vids you recorded. Yeah, actually, I recorded a few Euless vids. So, we're gonna be enjoying that. Windows 10 has some good features. I'm not saying 10 is bad. It's just not as good as 7. From an interface standpoint. Like, obviously, they add features every time. Like, but at the end of the day, interface-wise, 7 is goated. Windows 10 has 2 settings options. You have PC settings, which is the new one, and you have control panel, which is the OG one from back in the day. And you need both of them. You have 2. It's like having 2 steering wheels in your car, but you have to use one steering wheel to drive left, and you have to use the other steering wheel to drive right. So you're sitting there in the car, like, like the fuck, like, I can't do that shit. Like, put everything in one settings option. Either keep the OG control panel or put all the settings to PC settings. Like, 10 is like, doesn't know what it wants to be at times. Like, does it want to be a tablet OS? Does it want to be a desktop OS? It's like, 7 knew what it wanted to be, and it did it with pride. It wanted to be a desktop OS, and it became the greatest one. And that's why today we mourn the fallen brother, because even to this day, when software would come out, most of the software would still support all the way down to Windows 7 64-bit, because it was the GOAT. But now what Microsoft is doing with this Windows 11 announcement, even though they said they weren't going to make another Windows after 10, they lied. Only 6 years and they caved. But what they've now done is that once 11 comes out, 7 is going to be off the radar. When they make new software, they're going to be like, it's on 11, it's on 10, and for some reason it's on 8. And that'll be it. They might even ditch 8 as well. One fell swoop, just ditch 7 and 8. And they'll be like, any software that comes out only work on 11 and 10. And we're fucked. But yeah. Literally. What's up, Andy? how about Mac OS? Mac OS is cool. I have a MacBook Pro. I've been using Mac OS since I was a kid because I make beats on Logic. Well, I used to make beats on Logic. So yeah, Mac OS is cool. I don't like how they're still making a new one every year though. Like, there's not enough new shit, in my opinion, to warrant a new Mac OS every year. Like a whole new name and, you know, like, just update the one you've got and keep it for like 3 years and then move on to the next one. Like, I swear, like, every year there's a new Mac OS. I'm like, does it really need a new name? Like, every single year? Like, what insane new thing have you added that couldn't just be a feature update for the Mac OS you were on before? Every year. Like, in the 90s, maybe, like, shit was moving quick, but even in the 2000s, like, XP came out 01. We didn't get Vista till, like, was it 07 or 06? That's 5 years. You support this shit, but, like, every year there's a new Mac OS. Like, just do feature updates, man. It's just long. You have your MacBook Pro for, like, 2.5 years, and you're, like, 3 OSs behind. Like, what the fuck? I tried to update my Logic Pro, my MacBook Pro. They said, I can't get the latest version because I'm still on fucking High Sierra. I'm like, okay, cool, but if I upgrade, people are saying if you use the 2014 MacBook Pro to upgrade to the latest OS, it could brick your shit because they don't support it. Because, you know, it's just fucking long. Never used 2000. My god, like, I think I've used every Windows since 95. I had 95 was the first one I used. It's fitting, right? Born in 95. Then we moved on to 98 in the house. Then we had a dual boot PC with Windows ME in 2000. And ME was the one we were supposed to use. My dad had a dual boot 2000, but we weren't supposed to use that shit. But I'd still go in it just to play around and shit. And then obviously XP was
good morning,
good.
good evening, good
And
afternoon,
7.
wherever you may be in the world.
Vista was
welcome.
cool as well.
I'm so thrilled you're
All right,
able
let's
to
see what they
join us
got.
today. I feel both honored and truly humbled to represent an incredible
Windows 10 is
team
probably the most
today.
I'll
And
say
as we
Windows
assemble
8 was the
this
most
team,
controversial when
actually,
they
as we
removed
came
the
together as
start
a
button.
company, and thinking about the beginning of the next generation of Windows.
How's the volume levels?
You know, a big part of defining the future is always about understanding the past, especially in product making. And when you think about it, Windows has been part of our lives for 35 years. 30.
And before they take your shit down like
35
Apple.
years.
Microsoft wouldn't do me dirty like that. Not while I'm using Windows 10. They can't do that to me.
It's been home to
Apple are egotistical as fuck.
to help us
They
do
don't
our
want no
job,
one reacting to
live our
that shit.
dreams, and connect with people we love. And for me,
Rolling good,
as I
stream
personally
quiet.
reflect on the history of Windows,
Ugh.
and as we as a team think about designing its future.
8 was fine, but the start menu changes. I mean,
keeps
that
bringing
alone
back-
ruined it, to be honest. That's why they had to drop 8.1. The fuck is it buffering for? Microsoft, what the fuck
keeps
is this?
reminding me, this is my home. And this is a photo of the house I
That's
grew
your
up in, and
house?
it's the
Where are
place
the
that my parents,
windows?
They still live today.
Get it?
And even though it's changed, it's been
Oh,
renovated.
there we go. That's the windows.
Still, to this day, the minute I step inside,
Hey, Microsoft, what the fuck is going on? My internet good. So this is on your end. This is on... What the fuck, Microsoft? I didn't say fuck Microsoft. Please don't take that on my operating system. What the fuck is this? Sort your shit out. They're streaming on Twitter as well.
Windows should feel like. It should feel familiar. It should feel
Man,
secure.
their own site is fucking shit.
It should feel
But
open.
watch it on Twitter then. It's not
Connected.
like you care about the video quality anyway. You guys are watching it at 144p.
Especially right now.
Hey, bring it.
Especially
Hey,
in these
bring
times
it.
of change.
Hey, bring it.
The last 18
Hey.
months
Wow.
have shown us
Red on
quite a bit.
Sonic.
And the
What's up,
PC has played a role to help each one of us, whether it's with work
I
or
can't believe I'm
learning
watching a
or
live stream on
connecting
Twitter.
with each other.
This is what Microsoft have done to me.
You might be doing emails. You might be having meetings. You might be having classes
What are these
on
weird
your PC.
pauses? You might be doing emails.
But it's actually become so much more than that, hasn't it?
You might be doing
I mean, for
meetings.
me, for others, for some, it's become the office banter place.
I don't
For
think they're
others,
streaming it on YouTube.
It's
In fact,
become
let me
where
check.
you do your happy hours.
Let me check if they're streaming on YouTube. I don't
For
think
me,
they are.
it's where I've done pizza parties with my team. It's where my daughter graduated.
They've got an official Windows
many-
channel and they're not live on it, so...
It's where they celebrated their holidays. And during that time, we learned something. We learned something incredibly powerful. Not just how functional and practical the PC needs to be.
hope if it's in
And
the OS,
believe
it's
me,
got
we
good backwards
understand that, and
compatibility.
we
I don't
know
play
the
all the games without having to
responsibility of
download
that
Oh, it's definitely gonna have shit backwards compatibility.
More than we ever
There's some games that
have
I've
before,
needed
but it
fan
also
patches
must
just to
be
get running.
personal,
I'm talking games from
more
the '98 era.
and
Theme
maybe
Park
most
barely
importantly,
runs on Windows 10 without a huge amount of work.
it must
I mean, that's fucking
feel
abandonware, so, you know,
emotional.
maybe they're shooting
This
on Mixer. Oh,
is what
wait.
inspired us to build.
Don't be dissing
the
Microsoft,
Windows
though. They'll come for
of
your shit.
tomorrow.
Oh,
To
you
build
get your
you a
operating
place,
system or some shit
a
like that.
space that feels familiar, where you can create, learn, play, produce, and maybe most importantly, connect in all new ways. Right now, I'm so pumped in representing the team and introducing you to Windows 11.
All right.
The Windows that brings you closer to the things you love.
How does it bring us closer? Exactly. Like, what does that even mean? Like, are the buttons gonna, like, come out of the screen? Like, close? I don't know what I mean closer to the things you like. It just sounds like some shit. Like, okay, it's how close? You know? Like, next to my eye close? Like... Okay, we got the trailer. So we got all the redesigned applications, though. Oh, I like this 3D shit. That's the Explorer and start it. Oh, they show you the middle part. Oh, the middle thing is weird as fuck. They're trying to be Mac. I hate that. At least they put the option for you to move it back to the side, but like, yeah. The middle thing, I ain't gonna be doing that shit. Alright, so basically like the leaks. So the whole the start menu looks really weird now. They've done a whole madness on it. All new themes. You want Windows 7? Ooh, do you see that one? That looked kind of arrowy. I mean, the whole thing looks more arrow-ish. Like, Windows 7 Arrow is so good. I hope they have, like, a theme for that. The fuck was that? Pick up where you... I don't even know what they did there. Okay, so they're optimizing it for touchscreen. I mean, who the fuck wants to use a touchscreen with Windows? I don't know. I mean, some people like doing it. Oh yeah, they're bringing back widgets as well. I heard about that. Windows 7 had those, and they discontinued it because of, I think, a security flaw. I still have it on my old laptop somewhere. Music kind of go hard though, a little bit. Oh. Unrivaled gaming experience. DirectX 12 Ultimate, also HDR Game Pass. They're gonna tell us some shit about how Windows 11 runs our games better or something. All new Microsoft Store. Let's see this. They look better. I mean, designed for any device. All your favorite brands. Oh yes, Lenovo. How I love me some Lenovo. Alright, cool. Now tell us how much data you want from us.
Incredible.
You need my dick
We're
size?
so excited. The team
Inches or
put so
centimeters?
much into this. We can't wait to share it with you. Windows 11. Modern, fresh, clean, beautiful. From the lock screen to Windows Hello, Windows 11 welcomes you. We put Start at the center. It puts you at the center. It's what you need, closer to you, simplified. It's cloud powered to serve you the docs and the apps you
Someone said
need.
show feet.
And the details matter.
In a Windows
It is the
11 stream?
details that enable you
I guess
to get
maybe
to
when
that
they're showing the
emotional
Photos
space
app, I
and
guess they
connection
could.
with the product to be able to produce.
Show
and
us the
get
browser.
work
Go to
you need
OnlyFans.
done. The team
That will sell the
obsessed
event.
over every pixel, like the way the light moves across the icons, the transparencies
start at the
that
center,
guide
you put you
you,
at the
the
center.
colors, the textures.
Ugh.
They feel
Nah,
real.
I want to be at the left.
The
I want to go to
transitions
the left,
are
like the
beautiful,
Beyonce song.
and you can feel their elegance. We redesigned the themes. We looked at light mode, dark mode, tuning the contrast with the materials so the content stands out. You'll notice the rounded corners throughout the entire product. The softer visuals, they
Rounded
happen on the
corners.
apps that you open.
So basically,
as
going
well.
back to what we had back
And
in
when
the
we
Windows
talked
7
about
era.
the materials coming together seamlessly,
Because it was like Windows 8 and 10,
is
the
what we
Metro
mean.
aesthetic and flattened
Watch
everything.
as I open what looks like a sheet of glass that slides over the top
Arrow,
of the product. It helps
arrow.
you understand at all times
Ugh.
where you are. And
I
sometimes
love that
giving you the
arrow aesthetic.
inspiration and information that you need when you need it. It's what helps you be productive and creative. All of these details coming together, the transitions, the user interface, how it all flows together is meant to bring you an incredible sense of calm. Now, we talked about Windows 11 being beautiful on the outside, but it's also beautiful on the inside. The product is faster. Waking from sleep is faster. Windows Hello is faster. Browsing on Edge is faster. Browsing on any browser is faster, actually, which is just awesome.
The fact that they said any browser is like, we know
Windows
you're going to
updates.
download Chrome. Like, we're
Let's just,
going to pretend.
Windows updates are 40% smaller.
40%
And
smaller.
they're more efficient as they happen in the background.
In the background, do we have the
The product
control of
uses
whether
less
we can
energy,
actually,
which gives you more battery life
use it?
and makes Windows more responsible. And maybe most important, Windows 11 is the most secure Windows yet.
Basically, we're going to local security updates to
All
10
of this
in a few years, so you
craftsmanship,
better upgrade. Basically what they're
From the
saying.
details of design
You
through
go
the
into
performance, they
2025
come
and then
together
you're
to
coming by
empower you to
force.
produce and inspire you to create, to really understand its beauty. You have to see how it feels.
Show us the beauty. Show us the curves.
For over 1.3 billion people around the world, Windows is what inspires us to imagine, to create, and ultimately, to get things done. With Windows
This feels
11,
like an Apple
we
event
made
parody.
it faster and simpler to get
The way
started,
they walk and talk.
to get organized, and to
Like,
get back
Craig
into what
Federighi
you
be
were
walking
doing.
and talking like
Also that
the
you
camera
can be
be following
your
him,
most
like, ugh.
productive and creative. The new Start menu, with its simple,
Bradley talking about he
clean,
might have to
and
upgrade.
beautiful
Bradley, you're still on
centered
Windows
layout
8.
is optimized so you
Relax.
can find what you need
You're
quickly.
still on Windows 8.
Use the search bar to find things anywhere on your PC,
still on single digits.
OneDrive, and the web. Use the recommended section to jump right back to editing. Start utilizes the cloud and the power of M365 so you can see your recent files.
I don't be liking
No matter
those
what
recommended
platform or
recent file
device you
shit
were
because
viewing
if
them
you
on
had some
earlier.
like P-word
fact,
open
I was
on your
looking at this
computer and
Power
you
and
closed
Simplicity
it,
document
then
on my
you
phone
click
this
on your
morning.
start menu and it just
And
shows
now
you all
with
the
just
shit
one
you're
tap,
watching before. I'm
I'm
like,
right back
I'm
into
not in
it.
that mood right now. Like,
We're
people
also
are coming
making it
over.
easier
Like,
to get
relax.
started with new
I don't need to see
multitasking
the shit that I was
experiences.
playing before.
Windows has always been about helping you work how you want by offering the flexibility of using multiple windows on your screen. The ability to snap two apps side by side has helped busy Windows users for years.
And they've really done the
My
touch
team and
screen
I
thing.
took the challenge to make an even more powerful way to help you create and be productive. Introducing Snap Layouts. New
Oh,
on
yeah, I saw
Windows
this in the
11.
leak, so you could choose the
Layouts
snap straight
tailored
away.
to the size of your screen. Pick the layout that suits you, and with a couple of clicks,
I love the
you're
3
set
section
up to
layout.
do
Like,
your
that shit's
best
so
work.
important.
And Windows is going to remember this. You'll see what I mean in a sec. This is complexity made simple, but deceptively simple because nobody else lets you do this with this many windows. With the new Start menu and Snap Layouts, it's effortless to find what you need to get set up and get started. Next, I want to show you how Windows helps you get back to where you were. Just when you
Okay.
get all settled in and organized and ready to work, along comes the inevitable
Fucking
interruption. A
notifications.
personal email
Disable.
that I need to reply to right away. Now with Windows 11, when you return to what you were doing after handling the interruption, or even when you return to the PC after being away from it for a while, you don't have to remember where you were or waste time setting things back up. Not anymore. This is Snap Groups, the collections of apps that I was using, sitting right here in the taskbar. Windows remembers and keeps them for me. I can get to it right from the taskbar where I'm already going to
You mean
switch
like
apps.
if I shut down?
And
Is that what you
because
mean?
they're right on the taskbar, you can now choose to switch between apps or entire projects. This is next level task switching. Bringing multiple windows back together is something you can only do
multiple
on Windows.
windows.
Sometimes switching projects or tasks means switching locations, like taking a call in a quieter space. So if you're not docking yet, and pro tip, you really should be, an extra monitor gives
Imagine
you more
using
screen
Linux.
space
Linux
to
is
spread
lit
out.
though. Don't get it twisted.
And you have the convenience of
Aside
taking
from
your
the fact that
device
most
with you
programs don't run on
when
it.
you do
Aside
need
from
to move
that, it's lit.
around. The windows on your monitor minimize to your laptop, so they don't disturb what you were doing.
Oh, I like
And
that.
now
I like
with Windows
that.
11, and this is where the magic really
It
happens.
remembers.
When you reconnect,
It remembers where it was.
everything is back where you had it
thank
before.
you.
No more trying to remember
Thank
what you were
you.
doing. No more
My
reconfiguring
God.
your layout. It's just right
I
back to the
stream
way
with
that
2
you had
monitors
it.
and I work with just
So
one.
relax and
So
get
this is
right
important
back
to me.
doing.
This is fucking important.
With snap groups and the new docking and undocking experience, it's easier than ever to get back to being your most productive and creative. I also want to show you 2 ways we're making it easier to always know where you are in Windows and in experiences like Microsoft Edge. As we research and watch videos and shop in the browser, it's easy to get lost in a bunch of tabs. With one click, you can switch to vertical tabs, which makes it easy to find exactly what you're looking for.
Why has
The
no one
second
thought
way
of
we're
this?
making it easier to know where you are is with desktops.
I definitely
We
need vertical
designed
tabs.
desktops to help you stay organized and focused.
Well, if I have vertical
Each
tabs, I think we'll be
desktop can
scrolling for
display a
ages.
different set of apps so that you can make separate rooms for the different parts of your life. With Windows 11, you can now personalize each of your desktops with custom wallpapers so that each desktop can be its own place with its own
Ooh.
look and purpose.
So you can have like a hot girl
You can
on
have
one
one
of
for
them,
home,
and then you got like a
one for school,
basic one for when you're like
one for
going
work.
live, you know.
You can even have one for gaming. Have as many as you need.
Have
Desktops are an easy way to help you
blue
stay
headshot
organized
one
and
for when you're
focused.
doing that shit.
They're different expressions of you designed for the different parts of your life. The team and I are grateful, so grateful, that many of you choose Windows as your place to be creative and to get things done.
I would say choose, more
We
like
took aim
everything
at
runs on
complexity,
Windows. We have no choice.
and we brought you,
but, you know.
simplicity. We cannot wait to see what you do with Windows 11.
That was just awesome. I'm so inspired to make products with Carmen and the team. Snap layouts, docking. I mean, these features, I'm pumped. I can't wait for you to try them. And for me, I have to tell you,
How much sound great? I
they've
don't know
changed
yet.
my workflow on a daily
I
basis.
think
And they work
claimed it would
incredibly
be free,
well.
but I'm not sure if that's the
But
case.
it's not just about productivity. It's not just about creativity. Beyond those things, there's another critical part of Windows. And we said we want to bring you closer to the things you love.
Okay, how you gonna bring us
Connecting
closer?
to people.
It's
at
coming with
the
a
top of
VR
that
headset.
list.
That's
Now,
pretty
during
close.
the pandemic, for me, it was a pretty interesting time. I connected with my family more face to face than I had in quite some time. I mean, think about how many connections we all made.
Is that what they mean
Whether
by
it was
face-to-face on Zoom?
or Skype or Teams.
not how
We
face-to-face
connected with
works.
friends and family and loved ones all around the globe
Mr. Presenter
through our
from the Razor stream.
PCs. On
That guy was
Teams,
a
my family
fucking,
and I would get together
you know,
regularly. And it was
Spartan
pretty
or some shit
inspiring.
like
It
that.
really did. You start using it and it changed the way you think about connecting with family.
I
It
heard
was
you
almost
couldn't
like,
use
why
Windows
weren't
10
we
license
doing
to
this
upgrade.
before?
Oh, they really
I'm
want us to
closer with
move
my
then if
family
they're
in
saying that
Cyprus
shit.
now
Oh,
than
you
I
just
ever
use
was.
10 to move? People
Don't
will
get
just
me
move
wrong.
because of that.
I mean, I want to hug them. I do. I want to be with them. I want to be next to them. But at the same time, I don't want to lose this opportunity to connect with them on the PC, the way we've been connecting and getting closer. It's almost like we found a new tradition, which is why
Their own
I'm
video calling
super
app.
excited today to announce
Don't
to
they already
you
have one actually?
Teams integration directly
Oh,
into Windows.
integration.
Now,
I
you
thought I was
connect
Discord
with
for a
one
second. I
touch.
saw the color. I was like,
The icon, front and center, on the taskbar.
Ooh.
It's just fast and you're in. You can chat, call, video call with anyone, anywhere in the world. And no
Man, they're
matter
making it
what
hard as fuck to
platform
be
you're
antisocial.
using, it doesn't matter. Any device you're using, it doesn't matter. That's so important to understand. Whether you're on Windows or iOS
this is gonna be more
or
popular
Android.
than FaceTime.
It doesn't
Everyone
matter.
with Windows could just instantly
What's
like call.
amazing is that with one touch around the world, you connect.
What if they
with the
killed
people you
Discord
love.
with this shit? What if they killed? Nah, they won't kill. I mean, Discord is a pro tool though. You know, this is like for the casuals. It will get more popular, but it won't kill Discord. Oh shit! We don't need iMessage. We got this integration now. Fuck. Everyone with Windows is gonna be on the Windows Messenger. You don't need no iMessage. We got W message. W message. Fuck. Right integrated into the shit. I don't even need to use my phone to message no one anymore. You got Windows? I got W message, fam. Discord already settled. You'd be surprised. Casuals don't know how Discord fucking works. Casuals still be talking about using Skype and shit. Like,
Great. I can't wait to
This shit is gonna fuck up cheating as well. Like, you can't be cheating on someone and they could just call you on your laptop. Oh, my phone battery was dead, but I called you on your laptop. You didn't pick up. What are you doing? Oh gosh.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just felt like saying hi.
Oh, you just felt like saying hi? Oh, the clingy people, they're gonna be on your computer busy and shit, and someone's trying to call you to say hi. Like, what the fuck? If it's your phone, you just fucking do not disturb mode, but your PC, getting call notifications from dudes who just want to say hi. I don't have time for that shit. Just proved your point. Also, as soon as they know this. Exactly. Discord is for nerds. Like, dead us. Like, Skype is apparently still more popular than Discord. But it's just that Discord has got all the pro users because it's got so many features.
Teams is near and dear to my heart, no doubt.
This is actually good.
And just like Windows brings you closer to the people you love,
I guess. Like how
it
PCs
also
became a
will
pro
bring you
tool after
closer
like
to
all
the
the casuals just
information you both
cop laptops
want
and tablets and
and
keyboards
need.
and shit like that.
I want to introduce you to a new feature, Windows Widgets. You saw this earlier.
It's not a new feature. You
beautiful
took it
sheet of
from the
glass.
GOAT Windows 7.
Windows Widgets
Give props.
is a new personalized
Get pay
powered
homage.
by AI.
Microsoft, don't
serving
be
you
pretending you're
curated
taking from Windows
content
7.
So you can take a break at any time or just get some inspiration without ever losing your place. These and other innovations in touch, pen, voice, mouse, keyboard, they all come to life to help Windows adapt to you.
Adaptability, flexibility, and versatility
Finally,
are
we
key
got a
to
black man
creating
in this
even
bitch.
more
We
personal
got our token
computing.
black guy.
So to make Windows
up?
11 something beautiful that works better with you and for
I
you,
fucks with the afro though.
we've
The way he's like
redesigned
taping it.
the
Oh,
experience
that's
of
nice.
Windows
I like
without
that.
a keyboard, so it adapts to you instead of the other way around. We've refined the ways you interact with your PC to give you the flexibility to work how you want.
I'm sorry, but like every
And
time
we've
there's a
created
black
new
guy at one of these
experiences
events,
to make Windows your go-to. not
it
just
feels
for
like when I'm
productivity,
watching Get Out. You
but
know
also
the
content
scene
and entertainment.
in Get Out
So first,
when they're like in
adaptability.
the event with
I
all
have
the
a
people
2-in-1
there and they're
because I didn't
speaking all
wanna also
professionally.
buy a tablet.
It feels like that.
But to be honest, I never use it without the keyboard because it feels too different. Windows 11 always feels like Windows. And you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as you detach your keyboard. It's the same beautiful centered taskbar, just with a touch more space between the icons.
So basically, it
We've
works
added
as a
bigger
tablet
touch
as well.
targets and subtle visual cues to make resizing and moving windows easier. You still have Snap to make the most of your screen, and when you rotate, not only is it smooth, but
I
we've
can't
stacked
be
them on
racist on
top of
black.
each other.
Those are the
because
rules,
it just
right?
makes
Those are the
sense.
rules set by Twitter.com.
We've also added gestures because we know how important they are, especially when you don't have a keyboard. And they're the same ones you
Let's
use
see the
on the
on-screen
trackpad
keyboard.
today.
Where's the on-screen
So you don't
keyboard?
have to relearn how to use your device. It's a consistent experience with subtle differences
Oh
to
yes,
make
Windows
Windows
7 definitely
adapt
the best
to
OS.
you.
Easily.
Next, we've refined the different ways that you can interact with your PC. So you can use it however you want to. Many of you like to use a pen because it's a great way to sketch out ideas or highlight and take notes. With Windows 11, we're enabling haptics to make using your pen even more engaging and immersive. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on one of these.
I mean, I
because
don't have no
it's
Windows
amazing
tablet,
to
so this shit is
feel
not important
and
to me,
Hear
but,
the vibrations as you,
you know,
click
is what it is.
and edit and write and sketch. Or you can use the new touch keyboard, which is amazing.
Let's see the touch keyboard.
There are new themes, so you can make it yours. It might even feel like the one you have on your phone. You can swipe with your thumb.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that swipe shit. I don't use that, but it's
Use
cool.
the space bar as a cursor. And it wouldn't be complete without emojis and GIFs.
Okay, we got some emojis in there.
And last but certainly not least, voice typing. Arguably the fastest way to get your ideas down on paper.
How good is the voice typing?
Windows
though?
11 is so good at recognizing what you say.
Well, that's obviously pre-recorded, so I don't
And
trust
it can
that shit.
automatically punctuate for you.
Oh, man,
Cool, right?
shit.
And there are voice commands.
No one wants to say cool, comma, space, right?
Delete
I mean,
that.
that makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
finally, we've created new experiences
If it
to make
incorrectly does
Windows
the
more
punctuation,
versatile.
you have to go fix that
Not
shit.
just a place for productivity, but also your go-to for content and entertainment.
Wait, they got the paperclip there. Where?
Anytime I'm on my PC, I could check stuff like my calendar, the
I
weather,
missed the
and news.
paperclip. What the fuck?
Instead,
That
I
was
normally
the
pick up my
OG.
phone
That was the
because it feels
homie.
quicker and doesn't mess with what I have on my desktop. this great new feature
No, I
called
missed the
Widgets
paperclip.
keeps you up to date with
Let me
the
try
stuff
and
that
go
matters
backwards
to
on
you
my own stream and
without
see
you
it.
having to lose your place. It slides over your desktop,
See if I can find
and
it.
you can use it like this, or you can make it full screen to see
Where was the
everything at once.
paperclip? I didn't see the paperclip.
You can rearrange and resize your widgets to quickly check everything from calendar
Chat
to
trolling me.
traffic
I didn't see the
to the
paperclip.
latest in esports.
Fuck.
But my favorite part
Someone
is the new
screenshot the
feed.
paperclip.
And I think you're gonna love it too, because it adapts to you and what's important to you and delivers stories that might interest you. Whether that's international politics, tech, or the local news to help you stay close to your community, which means a lot to me.
It was on emoji. Wait,
And
it
not
was a
only can I stay up
paperclip
to date,
emoji.
I
But
can
was it the
even
paperclip
support
dude?
local content creators
Or was it
and
just a
authors by giving
paperclip
them a tip.
emoji?
The last way I want to show you how we're making Windows 11 great for entertainment is in the Microsoft Store. We've redesigned the Entertainment tab to bring you top movies and TV shows from across streaming services, all in one place.
Oh, I missed it,
Then
man. Fuck.
you can either cuddle
Someone
up in bed,
please, like,
or
tweet a screenshot of it and send me
project
the
to your
link or
TV
something.
with wireless connect.
He's watching a movie. Did you pay for that movie? Did you pirate that shit? Why have you got on your
Windows
computer?
11 makes the PC
Did you
even
rip
more
it from a
personal
DVD?
by adapting
Sorry,
to you,
a Blu-ray? That's not
empowering
old
you to work and
DVD.
create however you like, and by giving you
Yeah,
the best
DM me-
of
yeah, DM me
productivity
a
and
screenshot to
entertainment
see that
all
shit.
in one place.
Bradley,
So
you
as
need to
you
get
move
on
through your
Discord
day,
so we can message
Windows
there.
11
I can't be
moves
opening
with you.
Instagram just to message one dude.
All right, that was amazing stuff. I want to take just a few more seconds talking about the feed and the Windows platform and just thinking about it. Think about the size and scale of the
Look at
Windows
this guy with his
platform
kicks. Oof,
and the opportunity to open up
Look at those
to
Nikes.
local content creators
Red, black, white.
and
Ooh, this guy's going
global
in.
brands alike. This is inspiring to me. It's good for both creators.
Jeff
it's
Keighley
good
got some
for
competition with the
consumers,
kicks.
and we're
The
just
crep
at
check.
the beginning
Crep
of opening
check.
up new real estate within Windows. All right, now let's switch gears for just a second. I want to talk to you about something awesome. Gaming.
Finally.
If you're a gamer, Windows 11, it was made for you.
Please.
And the best person to tell
Tell
you
me
about
how I could
is my
run
good friend
Shovel
and
Knight
colleague,
at the highest
Sarah
settings
Bond.
with getting Windows 11.
Thanks, Panos. I'm thrilled to be here today to share the
We got
latest
James Bond's
gaming
sister in here as well.
innovations
Come on,
in
give us
Windows
the deets.
Gaming has always been
0011.
fundamental
Tell
to
us
Windows
what
is
the
all
shit's about.
We build Windows to be a magical place where everyone can play, connect, and create. The Windows legacy is one of innovation through collaboration, breaking down barriers, crossing divides, and bringing all creators and players together in a limitless world. Our commitment to boundless creator and player experiences is
Oh, Bradley, I saw
fundamental
it.
to what
Oh,
we
they
do.
brought it back. They
And
brought
for
me
me,
back.
This
Shit.
commitment is personal.
We
because
upgraded just for
Windows
Clippy.
is where I learned
Just
to
for
play.
Clippy. We're getting it back
My
just for
first
Clippy.
memory of playing a game is with my dad when I was 7 years old, playing King's Quest II on his IBM PC.
IBM
I
PC, she
remember
an
the joy of
OG.
navigating
She
the
an
8-bit
OG.
character of King
You
Graham
know we had
from
them
2D
IBMs
World
back
of
then. I had the
Battlefield.
IBM laptop.
And I chuckle now when I
I
realize
used to play
that my dad was
SpongeBob
just getting
back
me
in
to practice
2000
reading
on
when
the
he
Nickelodeon
insisted that I
website
read the
on
dialogue
IBM.
out loud. Now, when I play games with my daughter, it always transports me back to that time. It feels like home.
I ain't got nothing to post. No one wants to see
Today,
my selfies.
Hundreds of millions of people around the globe game on Windows. And the next generation can connect with their loved ones through
Did
play.
they say hundreds
just
of
like
people
I
game
do.
on Windows? I mean,
And while the 8-bit world
I know being
explored
modest
with
is
my
cool,
dad
but you know
felt
that shit's like hundreds
huge
of
to my
thousands.
7-year-old
Like,
eye.
come on, probably
The
millions.
universes we all get to explore now are truly vast, beautiful, and impactful.
Gramulous.
With superior
wow.
graphics, amazing speed, and an incredible selection of games, Windows 11 delivers the best PC gaming experiences yet. And that is why I am delighted to share what Windows 11 means for the future of gaming.
What could they say that could possibly impress me that won't be on Windows 10?
Superior graphics.
How? Tell
Games
us.
can look better than ever on Windows 11 thanks to Auto HDR, which automatically updates your game's lighting and color to high
Auto
dynamic
HDR?
range.
So I
We
can
introduced
boot
this
up a
tech in our
2003
Xbox
game,
consoles
and that
got
shit
an
will get
incredible
HDR.
response from creators and
That
players.
shit gonna glitch the fuck
It's
out.
just
You're gonna have to
awesome
disable it.
to bring this to Windows
You already
11.
know.
The results can be dramatic. Just check out this side-by-side comparison of
I like how they said they
Skyrim
can be
from
dramatic.
our own Bethesda game
when it
studios.
works, it can be
On the
dramatic.
left,
It's not always
you
dramatic.
can see the game running in SDR, and on the right in Auto HDR. The colors and lighting are much more vibrant and lifelike with HDR, elevating the visual fidelity. The difference is stunning.
It's
Over
alright.
1,000
It's alright.
games,
It's alright.
including Age of Empires,
My monitor's not really
Definitive
HDR
Edition,
like that, so I can't
Rocket
even
League,
see the
Daisy,
difference.
and even
And I
Doom
doubt the
64
Twitter stream is
will be
HDR
automatically
anyway,
enhanced
so.
on Windows 11
So what are we
devices
looking
that
at?
support HDR.
Come on, 0011, Sarah
And all of
Bond.
this with no effort required from the player or the developer. It just works. Next, amazing speed. With top-performing PCs running Windows 11,
Amazing
new
speed.
games can load faster than ever.
All right,
thanks
I got
to
my
breakthrough technology
5400
called
RPM hard drive
storage,
back to install
which we
Windows
first
11. Let's go.
pioneered in the
Get that
Xbox
amazing
Series
speed.
X and S. With direct storage, games can quickly load assets to the graphics card without bogging down the CPU. This means you get to experience incredibly detailed game worlds rendered at lightning speeds without long load times.
Okay.
Direct storage optimized Windows 11 PCs are configured
I
with
thought
the
they were bringing
hardware
that to
and
Windows 10 as
drivers
well, though,
needed
the
to
direct
enable
storage
this
shit.
amazing experience. But you all know, even the best graphics and speed are nothing without play. Which brings me to the final and most important thing of all.
The fuck is that Xbox?
Games. That's why we created Xbox Game Pass, built right into Windows 11 through the Xbox app.
Ooh.
Game Pass is a membership built to bring the power
They
of
plug in
games
Game Pass.
to everyone. For a low monthly price, you have full access to a library of hundreds of games. The Game Pass library is incredible. It includes PC games.
So
from
they
both
said hundreds of
Xbox
games,
Game
but they also said there was
Studios and
hundreds of
Bethesda the
gamers.
day they launch.
So what? Is there
All
one
of
game
EA
per
Play,
person? Like,
and a great
I don't know why they said
selection
hundreds of
third-party
gamers. I
titles
actually,
from
that's
developers
kind of weird
big
to
and
me.
small, with more entering every single month. And with Xbox Cloud Gaming integrated, we've made it possible to play the highest fidelity games on all PCs. Also, because of our commitment
one of
to
the games?
player-first innovations like cross-play and cross-save, you can play these games seamlessly across devices with a global community of millions of players. Game Pass is simply the best way to discover and play.
I mean, Game
your
Pass
next
kind of sounds
favorite
goated. I
game.
haven't tried it
And
yet,
for those
but
favorites you want to
how does DLC work
you
with
can
Game
also
Pass?
buy them
'Cause-
straight from the Xbox app with just the click of a button. Whatever you're in the mood for, whether it's an action game like Halo, a grand strategy game like Crusader Kings 3,
how does
or
DLC
an indie
work in
legend
Game
like
Pass?
Undertale, we've got you covered. And
Like, you
because
still have to
Windows
pay for it,
has
right?
the
You
broadest
don't get all the
hardware
DLC,
support
right?
in the world, you can connect millions of gaming peripherals and accessories so you can game the way you want. Everything
have to
from
buy
Bluetooth
DLC, but you get it at a
controllers,
discount?
mechanical keyboards, the
So if you
Xbox
stop paying for
adaptive
Game Pass
controllers,
and you come
surround
back a year
sound
later,
headsets,
do you
the
still
flight
keep your
sticks, driving
DLC
wheels,
though?
and external GPUs. From the team
From
that
the
has
games I played,
always
the
been
DLC
committed
came with
to
it.
unleashing
You get the DLC with the game?
connection, and
Is
play,
it you get it with the game, or do you
we
pay at
bring you
discount?
the best Windows ever for gaming. Superior graphics, amazing speed, and
So maybe it depends on the
incredible
game then.
games.
It depends on the game.
Welcome to Windows 11.
I mean, the Xbox app looks nice. The interface is good. Depends on the game. Yeah, I figured. I figured like EA will probably do some pay the DLC separately bullshit. You know, some anti-consumer shit.
Thank you, Sarah. That was amazing. Gaming is awesome. We've seen a lot today. We've gone through productivity, creativity, versatility in gaming. But when you think about it, it's always about apps. And Windows has always been about apps.
Really
This is
just
why
praise gaming and said
we've rebuilt
always about
the
apps.
Microsoft Store from the ground up.
This
And
store
we
better be
built it
good.
for speed,
Because the previous Microsoft store was awesome as fuck.
Oh, that's cool. I love seeing Disney Plus in the store. The store is so
wow, the Disney
simple to
sponsorship.
use.
You saw that
Search
shit?
is incredible.
We caught that.
It's still the safest and most secure way for you to get your apps on Windows. And we're making sure every app you need is there to create, learn, do, and play
Will you
the
turn
way
me
you
there?
want to. Now, for the developers out there, let me talk to you.
Release
First,
date? According to the
heroes.
leaks, it's releasing later on
What
this
you
year.
do, what you build, I mean, I gotta tell you, it inspires us. But we also want you to be able to bring any technology, the technology that you love, to the store. Whether you've already built it or you're building it now, and it's a PWA or a Win32 app or a UWP, we just want to make it easier for you to bring it to the store. That's our goal. We also want to help you build your business. And whether you use the commerce engine
TikTok and Windows
that we help you with, and you
Go
want
play them
industry-leading rev
TikToks
share
on the
from that,
desktop,
or
full screen.
bring your own commerce engine. And if you do bring your own commerce engine, you keep 100%
Oh,
of
they
your
got
revenue.
Among Us?
We
Okay.
keep 0. Now, great example
they
of
keep
where
0?
all this store technology comes
Did
together
they just say
is
they
with
keep
Adobe,
0%
who are
of
just
the
doing amazing
app
work,
sales?
bringing the Creative Cloud
fuck did they just say?
and Document Cloud directly to the Microsoft Store through their subscription services across a suite of app technology from UWP to PWA and Win32. We are really excited to expand this partnership with Adobe and to see what developers around the world will create in the Microsoft Store. Because what you do inspires us, and we want to help. Now, to learn more about it, we have a session for developers later today, and we are excited
we're
to
not
take a
watching
deeper
that.
dive.
I don't think we're watching that
Please
shit.
join us.
Yeah, we're not
Okay,
joining for
before
that.
we move on from the store, just one more small surprise. Android apps coming to Windows. I mean, coming to Windows. They can be integrated into Start. They'll be integrated in your tabs.
Oh shit!
You can window.
They
the way
brought out the
Carmen
big
showed you
guns!
earlier with these apps. And
Microsoft!
for me, like one of my favorite apps is
You
TikTok.
brought out the big
Sure.
guns!
And they're discoverable through the Microsoft Store.
You brought out the big
the Amazon
fucking
App Store.
guns!
It's really cool.
Android
And we use Intel Bridge technology to bring it to life, so it's just seamless.
Oh
and
my
smooth.
god, these are the
And these
big
integrated
fucking
apps, I mean,
guns!
it's just, what it
These
does
are the big
is
guns.
It brings you
Apple
into
were
Windows
using their
from the most
ecosystem to do this shit with
professional
macOS.
editing
You're like, I don't
all
give a
the way
fuck.
through
We're
to
gonna
the
take
most casual
Android
apps you can
apps
think of when you lean back on
into
the
our
couch,
shit.
the way Philip
Okay,
showed
I'm
you,
sold now.
to just
I'm
let
sold
Windows
now. They got
adapt
me.
to what you do.
They got me now. They got me now.
We love
That's it.
that the Microsoft Store
upgraded now. We have
continues
to.
to be more open, inviting our
Oh,
developers in,
fucking hell.
inviting more apps into the store, inviting you as our customers.
But
to
how
use
many
any app that
Android?
you
Is
love.
it like native support? Like anything that works on
Now,
Android
we're
works on
also
this?
excited
Or is it like
that our hardware
curated?
partners are ready. Now, we know how important the intersection of hardware and software is on these products. And that
This is
always
crazy, man.
starts with the silicon.
Especially those
And our
exclusive
partners
phone
from
games that you
Intel,
want to play on a
AMD,
desktop.
and Qualcomm have been designing with us since day one to bring these products to life for you. Focusing on battery life, performance, touch, pen, all these innovations and the subtleties in between that you need to bring these products to life are all being designed. As a matter of fact, what Intel's doing right now with their 11th gen processor is just awesome. With hundreds of designs coming this holiday, we're super excited. We also have the largest hardware ecosystem on the planet. Between Dell, HP, Lenovo, Samsung, and of course Surface, from day one, have been designing products with Windows 11 to bring that elegance to the forefront.
RIP
To help us
Android
build
emulators.
technology for you that
Oh
will
my
disappear
god, we used to run
so
the
you can
Android
do
emulators
your
on Linux
best
when we were coding
work.
in uni. And those shits
What's incredible
ran
about
horribly.
this open hardware ecosystem
I mean, it was like
is it
2014
brings
to
you
be fair,
choice.
so it's been a while.
where you can pick the product that you love most with Windows 11. Go out today and get your Windows 11 ready PC.
So basically, any PC that can run Windows.
We
10.
hope you loved what you saw today. And I know it was a lot, there's no doubt. And over the last year, the team and I this incredible team that
Does this
brings
mean we can
all
use
this
WhatsApp
passion
on
to
PC?
this product.
I mean, there's already a
have
desktop app for
realized
WhatsApp, so yeah, you
Windows,
can.
it's more than
Although
just
it
an
relies on
operating
connecting
system.
straight to the phone, so.
It's fabric, woven in our lives,
Ugh.
in our work.
Okay. Get to the release date and the
how
price.
we connect with people. It's how we learn. It's how we work.
Alright, people.
It's how we
BlueStacks
play.
is fucking us. That shit was so laggy.
And through all this time, it has stayed familiar. And yet, it has continued to evolve with us. It feels a lot like home.
Release date, price?
Thanks again for joining us today. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to my friend, Satya.
Thank you so much, Panos. I'm really excited to be
CEO.
here with you all.
Of
Today
Microsoft?
marks
I don't
a
even know the
major
CEO.
milestone in the
Tired,
history
right?
of Windows. It's the beginning of a new generation. I'm excited by what we have shown you today and how we are reimagining everything.
This guy's
From
voice
the
reminds me
operating
of the
system
guy from the
itself,
Razer
to the
event.
browser, to the store and the feed.
To the browser.
And I want
the
to
store.
reflect briefly on how we got here. Throughout its history, Windows has been a democratizing force for the world. Windows has created entirely new categories for both consumers
They're
and
trying really
businesses.
hard not to reveal it. I mean, it
led
can't be
to
too
many
expensive,
of the
right?
world's most successful software categories.
they wanna
from
make money off the
communications
software from
and
the Microsoft store,
productivity
so
to
they've gotta get
design
people to upgrade.
and business applications, each of which has created their own ecosystems. The web itself was born and grew up on Windows.
Wow.
Silicon
You're taking credit for the
innovation, device
internet because we
innovation.
use
It's enabled
Windows.
so many people,
Ugh.
including hobbyists,
PewDiePie
students,
edited
developers,
on
and
Windows.
entrepreneurs to all dream big,
Movies are edited on
turn
Windows.
their ideas
We
into
basically
reality,
edited all the movies.
and monetize their creation. Windows has always stood for sovereignty for creators
I'm
and
upgraded.
agency
I'm definitely not
for
upgraded day one. The
consumers.
fuck? Let everyone
With
else
Windows,
test
you
it
can
out, get all
consume
the bugs
apps
and shit.
and build apps.
And then once
you
they've,
can
like,
play
updated it,
games
then I'm
and
going.
design games.
No
you
way
can
I'm
buy a
going day
PC
one.
and build a PC.
You're basically
You
just
can
gonna be an
join your
alpha tester
community and
or a beta
create your
tester.
community. You can buy from a business and start your own business. With Windows 11, we have a renewed sense of Windows' role in the world. As I look ahead, I see three clear opportunities. First, Windows recognizes that there is no personal computing without personal agency. Personal computing requires choice, and we need to nurture and grow our own agency over computing itself.
Now this sound
We
like a
want to
lecture.
remove the barriers that too often exist today and provide real choice and connection. We need to be empowered to choose the applications we run, the content we
I wish
consume,
they'd
the
get
people
cool
we
logo like
connect to, and
90s.
even how we allocate
Oh
our
yeah,
own attention.
companies in general had some really
Operating
wacky
systems
logos
and
in the
devices
90s.
should
And they started
mold to our
flattening them
needs,
out
not the other way
throughout
around.
the 2000s, especially
That's
the 2010s.
why we're making it easier for you to connect with the people you want, the content
Pizza
you
Hut's
want,
logo
the
in the
apps you want
2000s was some
across
nice
all
looking
devices you want.
Shit, it looked like it could have been like
Second,
clip art from Microsoft
Windows
Office.
is the stage
Now everything's all
for the
flattened
world's
out.
creation. As a creator, every time you pick up a Windows device, it becomes a stage for your inspiration so you can dream big and create something profound and lasting.
Are those audio
Creation is
technical
going
headphones?
through a sea change as the
I can't even
balance
remember.
between consumption and creation changes. With this new
Yeah, they
generation
are.
of Windows,
I think
we're
they're the
unleashing the innovation and
M50Xs.
ingenuity inherent in each of us.
Surprise
We want to
premiere tech.
foster
I
these
love tech
virtuous
channels, but I don't
loops
want to do
between
tech.
content, consumption,
Because,
and
like,
commerce, driven
You
by
can't even make a
communities
video
for
unless you
everyone.
got the tech to make a video
These
on.
cycles should
Like,
flow
it's so hard.
freely,
You
giving
can't
people
pay for the tech,
frictionless
and they're not
access
sending
to
it to you.
apps,
How are you gonna
files,
cover it?
games, movies, shows,
Like I always see
content,
those like
and
struggle tech
communities
channels
that
with
matter
like small
to them.
sub counts where they can't
We
get all
wanna
the tech,
empower you
and
to
they'll like
produce
use
and
screenshots of the
inspire you
tech
to
to make their
create.
video. And I'm just like,
It's why we're
if only you
introducing a
had the tech
complete
to
new
make the
user
actual
experience
video.
and helping
sucks,
you be
but
more productive.
There's a serious barrier
finally,
to entry. When all the
Windows
bigger
isn't
tech channels are gonna
just
get the
an
shit
operating
early
system.
and for free,
It's a
and then do their
platform
review and then
for
send it back.
platform
You're a
creators.
new channel trying to like
It
break
allows
in.
for the broadest
With
of
a gaming
design
channel, you just
spaces,
need the
enabling
game.
people
That's
to
it. It's
build their own
cheaper.
businesses and communities. Today, the world needs a
should do more
more
tech related
open
streams that-
platform.
I
one
did a
that
reaction
allows
to the
apps
Nvidia
to become
event
platforms
and
in
the
their own
AMD
right.
event. I've been doing some tech
Windows
streams
is
for
a
a while.
platform where things that are bigger than Windows can be born, like the web. That's our aspiration with Windows 11, to be the platform for the next web, the next transformation.
Yeah, this guy's yapping a bit too much now. Like,
the next
show us some
content
footage or
business.
something.
A platform can only serve society if its rules allow for this foundational innovation in category creation.
Right, all this waffle, like, we want to hear the
we're
fucking price.
introducing new store commerce models and policies and creating new opportunities for local publishers and supporting even more apps with Android apps on Windows. This is the first
I need to look into this Android
of a
apps
new
thing.
era
Like,
of Windows.
Is it confirmed
We're building
native support
for the next decade?
Like, any app that
and
works on
beyond.
Android will work on Windows, or is
And
there a
when I
barrier?
reflect
Because if there's some
on
kind of
those
compatibility
chapters to
barrier,
come,
then it's going to be
I'm
a bit
reminded
mid.
of an analogy from a 19th century philosopher who compared creators to objects in our solar system. He wrote about meteors that flash but fade away, planets that burn longer but whose energy is confined to their own orbit, and compared them to stars that are constant and light the path of their own. That's our ambition
It's the
with
apps
Windows,
on Amazon App
to help
Store.
other stars and entire constellations to
Amazon
be
App
born
Store?
and thrive.
Fuck, I don't even use that
I'm
shit.
incredibly proud of what Windows has achieved and how it has fostered
Amazon App Store for
lasting
Android, App Store
opportunity
for
for
Android.
others. And I look forward to seeing what you achieve
I don't think I've
with
ever
Windows
used
11
Amazon App Store.
and how it'll
I
unlock
used to have the Fire
enduring
TV box,
opportunity for
so
people
maybe I
in the
did.
world. Thank you all very, very much.
Okay, so it's over now. Price, release date, like, come on. Give us the shit that we need to hear. Don't cock us. Come on, come on. Give us the shit. No, don't fade to black. What? Commercial brief. The fuck is commercial briefing? Fuck. The site's still fucking buffering. Yeah, the site buffering. Yeah, so I don't know what the commercial briefing's supposed to be, but whatever it is, they're not live anymore. So, fuck. Okay. Let me see if I can find some info. Maybe they posted somewhere. Maybe some blog has got some Windows 10 info. Yeah, so it's over. Let me see what this commercial briefing is about, man. Let me see. Commercial briefing. Man, I don't feel like waiting 45 minutes for that shit. Like, that seems long. Am I gonna watch it? Yeah, I don't know. Commercial brief. I don't know. If it was so important to the main event, they would have just added it to the main event, right? Like, I don't see why we gotta wait 45 minutes for a fucking commercial briefing. Ugh. Windows. Oh god. Go to their YouTube channel. They're live on YouTube. Okay, let me see. Let me check that shit. Windows YouTube channel. Which I'm on the Windows channel right now, and they're not live. This is the Windows channel here. They're not live at all. Man, Internet Explorer? How the fuck Internet Explorer got a channel? What the fuck are they got on Internet Explorer YouTube channel? 7 years ago. Even then, Internet Explorer was still dead. Even 9 years ago, like, it was still dead. Like, if they had started the channel back in like 06, maybe, like when tabs were still kind of new, but like, who the fuck is subscribing to Internet Explorer? Like, explore some other channels on the internet. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My god, that was horrible. Ugh. Ratchet Street. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's it then. CNET are still live. What they streaming? Yeah, everyone's done. That's it. Oh, they're just discussing it. Yeah. I don't know what that commercial shit is, so I think we're just gonna leave it at that. Just type for 45 minutes as ASMR. Ha. My god. Oh, we gained like 14 subs. Thank you for the people who subscribe. I'm more of a gaming channel, not a tech channel, but gaming requires technology to function, so it's basically tech, right? So please subscribe. And also check out my clips channel, you know. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna wait for this shit because, you know, it just feels kind of. If it was like so integral to the main event, they would have just added it on, right? You know, so. But what do I think of Windows 11? I think I might upgrade. I mean, I say I might. We all have to eventually because they force you. After 2025, Windows 10 will lose support, and you won't be able to get security updates and shit. And then you have no choice but to upgrade. But I might upgrade. At first, I was just gonna like not upgrade, and just, maybe when I get my next computer in several years, then I'll upgrade. But like, maybe I'll upgrade. We'll see. Ratchet's true. I don't know when Ratchet's gonna be. I haven't decided yet. I've got so much to like sort out. There's things that I wanted to do. Also, I don't want to say too much because this isn't the channel that's about that, but let's just say my twin brother was not happy that a certain game didn't get enough representation. And let's say he's going to fix it himself. That's all I'll say right now. Stay tuned. Ugh. Anyway. Tonight. I wouldn't say tonight. I'm not gonna say Ratchet tonight. I wouldn't do that. Let me quickly go through this tier list maker actually. I wanna quickly just go through my shit. Windows 7, godlike, obviously. XP, godlike. 10's cool. It's cool. You know. Shit. You know, I liked Vista. I know people didn't like Vista, but I liked Vista because it was like a precursor to 7. So I'll put that above 10. Fuck it, I'll put it above 10. The fuck is that? Is that 11? That's supposed to be 11? I'll leave that out for now. 2000, I didn't really use much of it. It's better than 8.1, at least I think. 95 and 98. Like, I used the fuck out of those. You know. Apparently, Emmy wasn't good. I was 5 when it came out. I thought it was good. I don't know. I'll just slap that, you know, here. And I didn't use NT. I didn't use 3.1. So yeah. Apparently they launched it or are about to, but they launched Windows 11 already. Let me see. Any news? Oh shit! There we go. There it is. Windows 11 will be a free upgrade. Yep. So if it was free, why did they hide it in the stream? That sounds like something you bring up, right? Like, unless I missed it. Microsoft officially unveiled Windows 11 today. All you need is a PC that meets the minimum hardware requirements, which is now a 64-bit CPU, 4 GB of RAM, and 64 GB of storage. Sorry, Bradley, they left you out. Windows 11 will be delivered through Windows Update in the same way as Windows 10. It will include a new UI, start menu overhaul. We weren't expecting Microsoft to charge you to update to Windows 11, particularly as the company makes most of its revenue through commercial and OEM licenses. Still, it's good news for consumers with Windows 10 devices. Okay, so confirmed free if you already have Windows 10. Oh fuck, I dropped my mic. Ugh. So if it's confirmed free, then that means the upgrade path is basically just, you know, wait for the first people to use it and, you know, deal with the early day bugs, and then after that upgrade. So maybe that could be like 3 to 6 months of just waiting for like patches and updates before you like move your main shit to it. Maybe if you got a laptop lying around, you could just like install it on that and try it out. Maybe in VMware or some shit like that. But, like for my main computer, like I can't be risking Windows 11 until I know that those day one shits are sorted out. You have way more storage than that. Yeah, I mean probably on hard drive, but do you have it on SSD though? Would it be delivered through Windows Update? So Windows. Well, no, just because it's through Windows Update doesn't mean it's not Windows 11. It just means that we have the power of the internet, and you can update through Windows 10 to Windows 11. That's all it is. Ugh. It's not like you're gonna get a disc with it on. Like, take it back to those days. Like, I still see the discs. Like, I remember, like, I got punished in boarding school. They made me reinstall Windows on all the fucking computers. Me and my friend. I think because we were downloading and using up all the bandwidth. This was back in the 2000s when that shit was like scarce as fuck. So we literally had the disc, and it was pirated, by the way. Our boarding school had pirated Windows. I'm snitching on them. But yeah, this was on the disc, and literally we had to reinstall Windows in like 2 computer labs. It must have been like 60 PCs, like 50 to 60 PCs, and we had like 1 or 2 discs, me and another dude, and we're like literally sharing the disc trying to install Windows on all these computers as punishment. Fuck's sake. The computer guys were supposed to do the job themselves, so they punished 2 students to do it. But yeah. Back when they used to put OSs on discs, you know, compact discs, you know, floppy discs, any kind of disc, man. Floppy discs. Oh my god. I'm starting to sound like a fucking boomer. You're starting to sound really... Yes, I know I'm old. Fuck. I'm 26 in like 2 months. So I'm as old as they come. Well, I'm not as old as they come. Let's not get carried away. But like, I do remember floppy disks. I was there for that. I was there for floppy disk. I was there for mini disc. I was there for cassette. In fact, just the other day, my mom found an old cassette tape. You know when you had those video cameras with the cassette? You know, before we had the digital ones where everything just, you know, goes on an SD card. Like, we found an old cassette. I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to fucking rip this shit. I need to buy like a device to rip that cassette onto like a digital form. I remember my brother was like years ago, like he had a whole separate computer sitting there just recording like old cassette tapes into digital form. We got like a wooden crate full of those old cassettes in the garage somewhere in the shed. And it's like one day we actually have to go and archive all that shit. 1 week until 21. Oh, Bradley, you're such a baby. Ugh. You just turned 27 last week and it's scary. Yeah, 90s borns, they're taking us away. I never thought I'd live in a world where 90s borns would be turning 30. 31. How the fuck are you born in 1990 and you're 31? Fucking ridiculous. That was supposed to be the 80s born shit. Ugh. That's it for this episode of PREMulous School Stories. Yeah, I've got a lot of boarding school stories. Eventually you'll hear all of them. Bit by bit. But anyway, you already know what time it is. Ugh. I'm confused. Some say tomorrow, some say fall. Let me just search Twitter. Windows 11 release dates. Someone's probably got it. And they'll know pre-state price. Okay. Okay, people are complaining that there isn't one. Holidays release with beta builds going out to insiders. So insiders will get it next week. So they're gonna be testing the shit, and then we get a holiday release. So later on in the year, basically, within the next like 3 to 6 months, I'm assuming. You know. Let's see this shit. Yeah. Yeah, so June 28th, the insiders are gonna get it. So once the insiders get it, I mean, I guess you could get a leaked copy and try it. Chat, both of you are British, so I don't want to be hearing that shit from you. Okay, both of you, Bradley and Zone State, both of you British. Okay, don't be giving me lectures on British pronunciation. Okay, see, that's American.
Beta.
We are British.
Beta.
We are
Beta.
British. Okay? When's the next Prem stream? I don't know, because I got videos to get out as well, so we'll have to see what happens. But, anyway. Hey, we hit 5,250. A quarter of the way to 6K. You know, actually, like from going from 5 to 6, not like from 0 to 6. Otherwise, my life would be horrible. But like, yeah. Thank you for the support. And that thumbnail looks good. I like the purple, the way it goes with the blue. But yeah, as the thumbnail says, Windows 7 is gone. But right now, if you go on Steam and type in, what's a popular game? Let's say Doom Eternal. Go on Steam. Click the shit. Enter your birthday. I don't have time to enter my birthday. The fuck? I'm an adult, okay? Well, I mean, it's 2021, so I could put 2003 and still view that shit. But I was a kid, we had to say we were born in like 1988 just to go on certain websites. Now I'm putting in 2003. Anyway, I'm sounding like a boomer again. You go to a popular game, Doom Eternal. It says, as long as you got Windows 7, you good, right? But I guess what's gonna happen now? Now that 11's coming out, once 11's been out, it's gonna be, fuck you if you're Windows 7. You need at least 8. So 7 is the GOAT. It had a mighty run. Probably the longest supported Windows aside from XP, like officially at least. Unofficially, 7 been getting serious levels of support. So, as Tupac would say, pour out a little liquor for the GOAT Windows 7. I mean, he didn't say the last part, he said the pour out a little liquor. He was obviously not alive when Windows 7 came out, you know, but you know what I mean. Windows 7 was the best, but thanks to planned obsolescence, we actually cannot use it on any computer connected to the internet. So I have a laptop that's still on Windows 7. I got it in 2014. I don't use that laptop anymore, but I tried to boot it up at some point and it just runs like shit. I don't know if it's because they don't support Windows 7 anymore, so it's like ruined. I don't know, but it was lagging all over the place. Simple EXEs wouldn't install. I don't know. So yeah. What was your boarding school? And mine was like Idaho in the middle of, I mean, I don't want to say Idaho is middle of nowhere compared to like being in Ghana, but I mean, even in Ghana, it didn't feel like the middle of nowhere. It was in Tema, so Windows 7 is actually shutting down, not just losing support. No, I mean, they can't shut it down, but once they lose the support, you can't be using it, right? Like, if you go to like, where's the support list? Mainstream support ended 2015. Then they extended it because Windows 7 was so goated and people complained. They extended it to 2020. Windows 7 is eligible for the extended security update service available via OEMs. So basically, some people still didn't want to upgrade. Like, this is for companies and shit that rely on Windows 7. Apparently, the ATMs were on Windows 7 or some shit. They don't want to upgrade. So they will pay Microsoft every year just to keep getting security updates. And even then, that's going to end in 2023. So even after that, you'd be cocked. So yeah. If they lose support, right, the reason why you can't stay on Windows 7 after their security updates are gone is because hackers will find exploits in the operating system and then they'll hack your shit. If you got any sensitive data on Windows 7 and hackers are exploiting the fuck out of the OS, Microsoft aren't gonna patch it. So any credit card information you're typing in, you know, like if you go on the internet on a Windows 7 device and you've logged into anything, put any sensitive data there, you're gonna get fucked. So if you still want to use Windows 7, don't connect to the internet, right? Simple as that. And if you do connect to the internet, don't log into anything. I mean, if you're watching YouTube and you're not logged in, nothing's gonna happen to you, I guess, right? I mean, even if your shit gets hacked, you're not gonna lose some credit card details or anything like that. So yeah, it's a shame. It's planned obsolescence, but you know, like if it wasn't for that, if there was just 4K scaling support or Windows 7, you know, maybe app support. Yeah, if they had 4K scaling on Windows 7 and still had security updates, and games are still supported on it, I would have just stayed on 7. Like, real talk. I only upgraded because I had to. Like, I know I've got Windows 10, but I'm a 7 fanboy at heart. You know, I remember like when it came out fresh, I was just like, they figured it out, they got it right. That was the first one that had the icons like shaped like this and the taskbar and everything. Like the interface is just perfect. Anyway, enough ranting about the good old days of 2009. It's time to end the stream. Check out the Clips channel, which I think is linked in the description. If it's not, then it's just Rem Clips. And if you're not subscribed, then sub to this channel. Thank you for those who subscribed during this stream. I hope to wow you guys with content. I think the risks are probably exaggerate. The biggest risk remains the user, as always the case. I don't think the risks are exaggerate though, because any exploit, right? As long as you're connected to the internet, you could get like, let's even Google this. Windows 7 exploits 2021. Right now, Windows 7 on track to have less security vulnerabilities than it did last year. However, the average base score of vulnerabilities is greater than 0.43%. It may take a day or so for new vulnerabilities to show up in the stats. So they got like a list of the vulnerabilities now. This is the list of all the problems, vulnerabilities that can be exploited. And I'm guessing the score is how severe it is. That's a 9.3. And that was June 2021. Complexity, medium, access, remote. I mean, I don't know. You could try and take the chance and stay on 7. But if you got any sensitive data, like I'm a YouTuber, I got videos, I got, adult content on my computer. I got credit card details in my, shit, like passwords saved in Chrome, and I really shouldn't say passwords in Chrome. But like, yeah, you can't. I wouldn't risk it on that. Old laptop that I don't really use like that anymore, cool. I'll open it up once in a while, look up my Windows error, call it a day. But main PC, I wouldn't risk it. Okay, I need my shit to be secure. Longest stream outro. This isn't the longest one. We've done longer than that. Come on. Okay, now you guys are making me feel bad. We're ending the stream. Bye. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming soon to the channel. But it is your boy, PREMulous, Rem Gang, and I'm out.